In this video, we're going to be talking about the one thing everyone gets wrong about Forex trading. I've met very few people who actually truly understand this, and it holds so many traders back. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Pine Street Capital YouTube channel, where we talk all things trading and investing. My name is Ron and I'm the managing partner of Pine Street Capital. I've been trading for over 6 years, and today we are going to be talking about the one thing everyone gets wrong about Forex trading. So most people think Forex trading is a good way to turn a small amount of money into a large amount of money. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Forex trading is actually a good way of turning a large amount of money into an even larger amount of money, right? So why are we even here? As in, I'd imagine most people watching this video have a small amount of money that they want to turn into something significant over time, right? So if Forex trading requires a large amount of money, then why are we even doing it? So if I haven't made it clear enough, I'm going to paint the picture again for you today, right? So Forex trading, what kind of a business is it? As in, like, we're buying currencies and selling them, right? We're buying, say, euro dollar at 118 and we are selling it at 118. And I'm sure you can already see that that's a very low profit margin if you've been in business, right? If you're buying something at 118 and you're selling it at 118, there's close to no profit margin in there, right? We're looking for very small moves of 0.1% or 0.5% if you're swing trading, right? As in, these are very small percentages. Forex trading is a very low margin business, right? That's why it takes a large amount of capital in order to make a significant amount of money, because the margins are so tiny, right? So the opportunity within Forex trading exists because of the number one thing that got all of the richest people very rich, right? If you think of the Forbes list, you think of Jeff Bezos, you think of Elon Musk, you think of Warren Buffett. What got them rich? It's one word, and that one key word is leverage, right? Not necessarily financial leverage with the Forbes list, right? With Jeff Bezos, he leveraged technology, right? Elon Musk, he leveraged technology as well, right? Warren Buffett leveraged financially, right? Well, not in terms of debt leverage. He used what's called equity. So let me bring that back to Forex trading, actually, because it relates very much to the way Warren Buffett got rich. So with Forex trading, you can make a large amount of money because of leverage, right? Number one, you get leverage from your broker. Your broker is, in a lot of cases, willing to offer you 100 to 1,000 times leverage, right? So you leverage through debt, which is your broker, right? And number two, you leverage through equity, which is the person who has that $10,000 to give to you as a trader to make returns from that. That's equity. That's leveraging through equity, right? So within Forex trading, if you've got your $100 right now, right, then you can leverage through debt, which isn't exactly the best way to leverage, but it gives you a leg up already, right? So you've got leverage through debt, and then the moment you've got the skill, right? The moment you've got the skill, you've got investors who are willing to invest capital within your trading account so that you can trade for them, and then you take a piece of the action, right? That's leveraging through equity, and this is one of the most powerful ways to leverage as a trader, right? Why do you think all of these hedge fund managers are making billions of dollars? They are leveraging through equity because investors they've shown investors that they can make a return in the market, right? So those investors invest capital in them and they leverage through equity and they take a piece of the action. That's where the money is made in Forex trading. The money in Forex trading is not made in trying to turn a small $100 account into $10,000, because number one, you're risking the entire amount. Number two, you have a very low probability of actually doing it, right? I hope that's made it clear enough. I mean, when you think of Forex trading as a low margin business, right? Say you're buying euro dollar at 118 and you're selling it at 118. Maybe you capture a few pips in between, right? Beginner traders will think those small pips are a lot of money and it's a large move. It actually isn't a large move. 0.5% move. It's not a very large move. If you compare it to, say, for example, selling bananas, right? If you're selling bananas, then you buy bananas at, call it $1, and then you sell them at $2. That's a 50% margin, right? Now compare that 50% margin to the 0.5% margin that you get within Forex trading, right? But then obviously now with Forex trading, you've got a broker who's willing to leverage you up 100 times, for example, right? So that 0.5% margin becomes what? 100 times 0.5, that is 50%. So because of that 100 times leverage that you get from your broker, when you're selling bananas, for example, you've got a 50% margin, and now with 100 times leverage from your broker, you've now got a 50% margin, right? But then not only do you have leverage from your broker that then allows you to make that 50% margin, you've also got leverage from investors who are going to invest, say, $100,000 into your trading account, which then leverages you, what is that, 100,000 times essentially, because you've got none of your own capital at risk. So that 50% margin that the broker puts on the $100,000 trading account, you tell me how large that margin is for you now, right? As in, it's all about leverage. Getting rich is all about leverage, but here's the thing. When it comes to Forex trading, you're not going to make a quick return. You're not going to invest $100 into Forex trading and then 2 weeks later or a month later you're already making huge money, right? You're going to invest $100, say, into your education, right? And then you're only going to get the returns of that 12 months later. So if you're trying to make quick cash right now and you're not willing to wait until that point where you've actually got the skill, then Forex trading isn't for you, honestly speaking. If you're trying to make a quick return off signals and robots and things like that, Forex trading is not for you. You're better off actually just selling bananas. Go and sell bananas where you can make a 50% margin, right? And there's probably less risk in buying a banana and selling it to someone else, right? As opposed to Forex trading where you're leveraging $100 100 times, whereby you're eventually going to get that small 1% move in euro dollar that's going to wipe you out, right? So that is where the money is made within Forex trading. What does that mean for you? If you've got $100 right now, right, you can either go and gamble it in a trading account, or you can invest it in your education and then reap the rewards 12 months from now when you've got a $100,000 trading account and you can actually make a significant return from it. The choice is yours. As in, honestly speaking, most people at this point will choose to go gamble their trading account away. And that's why 99% of people never make it in this business. Because everyone's trying to gamble their money up to the point whereby they've got $10,000 off a $100 deposit, as opposed to educating themselves and playing the long game, to the point whereby they can actually trade profitably and make a consistent return over time. And at that point, when they're at that point, they can get an investor to invest $100,000 in them. And by the way, getting $100,000 in capital is actually the simplest thing ever, right? There are prop firms out there that will ask you to trade on a simulated account for 2 months, 3 months, and then once you can prove your skill to them, they give you $100,000, $200,000 very easily. But most people want to gamble $100 into $10,000 because they've been sold this pipe dream by most of the educators out here in the forex trading industry. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And most of these people selling you this dream that you're going to turn $100 into $1 million someday. If you believe them, I've got a bridge to sell you. So just DM me and I'll text you all the details about the bridge. But anyway, that is one thing that most people get wrong about forex trading. I hope I've made it a lot clearer. You don't get rich by gambling $100. You get rich through leverage. You leverage equity. You leverage debt. That's it. Forex trading is a game of financial leverage. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, I'm pretty sure you will enjoy this one right here. This one is the most powerful training that I've ever delivered on forex trading, and I promise you, after you watch this, your perspective on trading will never be the same again. By the way, I also mentioned the whole idea of using that leverage and exactly how you use that leverage within this video. So if you haven't watched it already, click on it, watch it to the end, and I promise you it will be a complete paradigm shift.